Yes, hello everyone. A very warm good afternoon to everyone. So, welcome to yet another live session from Tijus Academy. This is here Varsha with you. So, I hope everyone is doing fine. This is yet another live session from Tijus Academy, and here we are with our speaking live session today. So, I'll just wait for a couple of minutes for our participants to join, and then I'll start with the discussion. Okay, so a very warm good afternoon to one and all. I hope everyone is doing fine. So as you people know that we had an examination just the previous Saturday. So I thought of discussing a card which actually is a type of this a card which came for the examination as well. So അതുപോലത്തെ ഒരു കാർഡ് ആയിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. So once again, I welcome you all to this live session from Teachers Academy. So regarding speaking, we are going to have a discussion today. Why I always say this word, I will give emphasis to the word discussion is because I want your active participation as well. See, me here speaking all the time won't be fruitful because I want your active interaction at the same time. Hi Anuradha, hello. Good afternoon. And hi Priyanka. Good afternoon. Hi Subi. Hello. So volume is my volume low? Ipo okay aano Anuradha? Is everything fine now? Perun koravaano? Can you just comment down? Is my voice breaking or something? Anganeyaano? Is it fine now? Can you just let me know whether is this fine? Can I continue? Okay. Can you take sessions in English as well because many students are from states like Maharashtra? Oh, definitely Priyanka. Mostly I used to speak in English only because I know that people are from outside. Most of them join who are non-Keralites here. I mean joining the live session. Definitely I will be speaking in English at the same English mostly, and at times I'll be using Malayalam just to I'll be saying the same thing what I have said in English once again. All right. Okay, yes. Okay, fine, yes. Thank you for that. So I hope everything is fine now. Can we just proceed with the discussion then? I hope my voice is audible now. It is clear. All right, yes. Thank you for that. Yes. So today we are going to discuss a role play on a pneumococcal vaccine. Voice is low. Might be from my system. Okay. Still is it low? Ipo okay alla? Okay. Is it fine now? Am I audible enough? Can I start? Okay, yes. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Aiden, for that. Alright, so I'll just start with the session now. So today we are going to discuss a role play card on pneumococcal vaccine or else pneumonia vaccine. Okay, a vaccination for pneumonia. So we are going to discuss this today. So let's quickly move on to the discussion here. So the setting scenario and the first task is given. I always urge you people to jump into the case identification thing. So a case identification should always be done with these three important aspects. What are they? The first one would be always the setting, and then we have the scenario given there, and finally coming to the task. So these three important things are given there, and you people need to look into these three things in order to reach a conclusion regarding the type of case. Okay, in the type of case we should decide and determine the type of case looking into three things. What are they? The setting, scenario, and the first task. This particular first task is being counted as well. So looking into this thing, could you please comment down what type of case is this? What do you think? So it's a city clinic given here, and you see a 60-year-old patient has type 1 diabetes. He or she has come to the clinic for a pneumococcal vaccine. The patient is discussing his or her concerns about the vaccine. And the first task given here is find out reason for patient's visit. So may I just know what do you feel about this type of case? In the type of case another. What do you feel? So the setting given here is a clinic, and it's been mentioned that a 60-year-old patient has type 1 diabetes and he has come to the clinic for a pneumococcal vaccine, and the patient is discussing his or her concerns about the vaccine. And the first task is find out the reason for patient's visit. Patientinte visitne pattitana we need to ask why the patient is herein. So can you just tell me what type of case is this? What do you feel? Okay, so Aiden Joseph Ginu has comment down, it is unknown case. Rest of the people, it's a discussion, guys. I want you people to participate. Just like I mentioned, I want your active participation. If it, even in case you know that it is wrong, it's completely fine. Why? Because we have to learn from our mistakes as well, right? So if in case it is wrong also, that's completely acceptable, and I just want you people to interact here and let me know what you feel, so that you know the information and the mistakes we could work together here. All right, yes, Priyanka has commented it is an unknown case. So that's it. Meenu Joseph, unknown. Subi Verghese, unknown. Alright, so most of you people have, come to a conclusion that this is an unknown case. Definitely, this is an unknown case. Okay, Silju Sebastian has also commented this is an unknown case. Definitely, to say this is an unknown case. എല്ലാവർക്കും കേസ് മനസ്സിലായല്ലോ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് unknown ആയത്? Why is this an unknown case now? See, when you see this particular thing, find out the reason for patient's visit. Alright, when this particular task is our first task, this is an indication that it is an unknown case. The unknown case indication. I hope you understood. Whenever the first task is find out the reason for patient's visit, it becomes an unknown case category, or this particular case falls into the category of an unknown case. Alright, so again, to whom are we going to talk with? We are going to talk with the patient. We are going to talk with the patient here. And what are we going to discuss here? What is the reason for their visit, or what is the topic of discussion here? It is the pneumococcal vaccine. So we're going to talk about pneumococcal vaccine. Okay, I hope this much is clear for you people. If in case you feel confused with the setting or else the scenario, come to the first task, you will get an idea like what type of case is this. Alright, so this is how we need to reach a conclusion. Okay, and also one more thing, don't don't conclude a type of case just based on the scenario itself, setting itself. ഒരിക്കലും സെറ്റിങ്ങിനെ വെച്ചിട്ട് മാത്രം നമ്മൾ കേസ് ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. We need to look for the setting scenario. If in case you feel confused, come to the first task. This is the right way of finding a case. Alright, so this is definitely an unknown case. So we got an idea that this is completely an unknown case, or this case falls under the category of an unknown case. Alright, now we approach an unknown case in two different ways. Right? So if you people have been following my live sessions, you know that we approach an unknown case or an unknown scenario in two ways. The first one would be non-emergency. Like, there is no emergency situation herein, we can talk with them, we are going to interact with them. At the same time, there are emergency situations. For instance, if the person to whom you're going to talk with is not feeling comfortable, they've got an injury, wound, or any swelling, bleeding, all these kind of situations, when the person is coming to you have all these things, we can consider that case as an emergency case. Why? Because patients well-being is our topmost priority, so we need to check whether the person is all right or not. So this is the right approach here. All right, so in this situation, how will we start, or what is your idea? So this is an unknown non-emergency case, right? If it emergency ennu parayanda avashyam undo, this is not an emergency case. It's all about discussion, right? Discussion about pneumococcal vaccine or pneumonia vaccine ennulla discussion aanu. So we won't be taking it as an emergency case. This is a non-emergency case, right? So how do we start a non-emergency case now? എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഒരു non-emergency case we will be beginning with? So what is your basic idea? So at first, when the person is coming to you, we will be greeting the person, and then along with that you can ask the person to be seated. We can ask them to be seated. After that, we will give our self introduction there. We will introduce ourselves, self introduction. So in the self introduction here, you can mention my name is so and so, and I'm a nurse working in this city clinic. After that, we will ask for the reason for their visit, why they came here. Reason for visit, why they came here. and soon after that we can provide an assurance that we'll be helping them. And ഇവിടുത്തെ reassurance, we don't need to say your health is our topmost priority, അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും വേണ്ട. സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ആപ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള phrase വേണം പറയാൻ. And in this situation we need to provide an assurance according to the given scenario here. So we can just say, simply say, I will help you, definitely I will help you. Okay, use phrases according to the situation. If the person is like worried, completely worried and anxious, we can just say, well, I can understand your situation, you don't need to worry, we are here, we'll take care of it. And in the situation, since the person is coming for an inquiry about a vaccine, we will say, I will help you. Followed by that, we will collect the patient details. Patient details in the sense, the patient's name and age. Alright, so this is all about our introduction part. So this is how we will be giving the introduction for an unknown case. We'll greet them, make them comfortable, give our self-introduction, ask why the person visited here, then provide a reassurance according to the situation, and then collect patient details. This is the introduction. So to begin with, this is how we'll be doing. Well, good afternoon. Please have a seat. Let me introduce myself. My name is Varsha. I'm a nurse working in the city clinic. Well, may I know how can I help you today? Oh yes. So the person will be telling you, I am here to seek some information about a pneumococcal vaccine or pneumonia vaccine. We can just say, yeah, definitely you are at the right place. I will help you with the information. Okay. So before proceeding further, for our better communication and for the documentation, could you please state your name and age? So when the person gives a name, you need to write it down. Okay. So for instance, let's take our patient name as okay, John today. Imagine that the person told us, the interlocutor gave us a name and it is John. So when we will be conversing, we need to use the name John. All right. So after being done with this thing, we'll move on to the next task. So it's give reasons for pneumococcal vaccine. That is, we are giving why this vaccination is important, or why we are asking the person to take the vaccination. So the person will be saying like this, see, I am a type 1 diabetes patient and I have been told to take a vaccination for pneumonia, but I have some concerns. Is it really required in my case? This is the concern the person is expressing. So that is why we are going to give reasons for this pneumococcal vaccine. Either you may use the word pneumococcal, or else, since we are going to talk with a common man, you can just use the word pneumonia vaccine ennum parayam. Okay, pneumococcal ennu thanne parayanonnilla. You may either say the word, just say the word pneumonia ennu parnalum madi. I hope it is understandable now. So we are proceeding with the task discussion. So the first word given here is give. So we are providing information to the person, right? We'll be providing information. So when the person is asking you, why is it necessary for me? I have some concerns. We need to address that. Well, I respect that. So after collecting patient details, we'll be proceeding with it. Okay. So to mention, I would like to give the reasons for the vaccination, that is pneumonia vaccination, because this vaccine gives protection against a range of infections which is caused by pneumococcal bacteria. I hope it is understandable now. നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് എക്സ്പ്ലനേഷനിലേക്ക് വരുന്നത്? ബിക്കോസ് ഓൾറെഡി അവർ ആ കൺസേൺ ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു, ദാറ്റ് വൈ ഇസ് ഇറ്റ് നെസസറി ഫോർ മീ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ആ ആൻസറിലേക്ക് വരുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, ടു റിപ്പീറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് അഗൈൻ. So the person has already raised a concern here, right? They have already told us why it is necessary for me to have this vaccination. So we are giving the reason why this vaccination or this vaccine is important for the person. So we don't need to ask a question before proceeding with the next task. We will be just giving the information. Well, I would like to tell you the reason for this vaccination or this vaccine, or that is the pneumonia vaccine, because it gives, see, we need to connect the information just before and after the the bracket. So adine thammil onnu connect cheyan shramikka. So what is the best word here? Because it gives protection against a range of infections which is caused by a bacteria known as pneumococcal bacteria. So am I understandable to you? We need to seek a confirmation also. After giving explanation, we need to check whether they are able to understand what we said. Okay, so we'll be seeking a clarification. So I just wrote a word clear here. So I'll be using a word, a phrase with that word. Am I clear to you, John? Okay, see, you gave an information. Now we have another keyword here, explore. And what does that word explore mean? Could you please tell me? Is it information giving or gathering? Explore keyword. What do you mean by that? Explore. Is it information gathering or providing? Explore എന്ന് പറയുന്ന keyword കൊണ്ട് എന്താ മനസ്സിലാവുന്നത്? Information gathering ആണോ providing ആണോ? Could you please comment down? What is your understanding? It's the word explore. Because always these words, the key words help us to begin with the task and proceed with the task. So what do you mean by this word? Explore reason for patient's reluctance. Is it a find out question or an explanation thing? Explore in the parayna word kondu what do you mean? Is it information gathering or providing? Could you please comment down? Are you people with me here or have you left for your lunch? It's already 1. Have you left for your lunch now? I could see some people are here. Yes, so Subi has commented it is information providing. Alright, anyone else? Is it information gathering or providing? Providing. Anuradha has also commented it is providing. Okay. Anyone else? So what about the rest of the people? Aiden, Saumya. Okay, Saumya has also commented it is information providing. Okay. What does Aiden feel? Aiden, Meenu, and what about the rest of the people here? What do you feel about this word? See, when we discuss, then only we'll understand, what is this particular word all about. Okay, Divya has commented, find out question. Okay, so we got another suggestion here, find out question on the varnichundu. Okay, Feby asked question. Okay, yes, so we got lot of suggestions here now, and this is contradictory. Some of you are saying that it is information providing and some of you have commented that it is information gathering. So what do you feel about this? Actually, to say this is a find out question. Okay, just another term for find out. Okay, it is information gathering. We need to collect information. Question asking. Okay, asking question. Yes, very good. So we need to ask question here. Anandi Karthik, okay, she has also commented it is information providing. Alright, see, it is an information gathering question. Okay, we need to collect information. Find out, you have, you're familiar with the word find out. Just like, that, this is another word for find out. Explore means we need to gather question from, we need to, collect information from the patient side. So explore word is for information gathering. Don't forget the word explore means information gathering. Okay, explore is another word for find out and it is an info gathering word. Okay, we need to collect history from the patient side. So now look for the question. Look at the question. What is the question given here? Explore reason for patient's reluctance. We need to ask why the patient is reluctant to take the to take the vaccine. We'll be asking that. So before we switch on to the next question, so when you give one information, you give you have given information, and after that we are switching to question. So there should be an indication about a change in topic. And how do we show change in topic? By using connectors, right? Properly connecting the information and the question together. So what you can do here is, before proceeding further or before moving further, I would like to ask a question. Or here we are going to ask some more questions. See, again it's a history collection. So we are going to ask 2 questions here, right? So we can seek their permission also. Before proceeding further, John, with your permission, can I ask you some questions? Alright. First of all, could you please tell me the reason for your reluctance? Oh, well, I completely understand that. I got to know why you are reluctant now. Furthermore, can I just ask you some more details of your after effects from a flu vaccine? Now we got an idea that why is the person reluctant? എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് patient reluctant ആവുന്നത്? See, look at this thing. The person is reluctant. Why? Because of the after effects of the flu vaccination the person had. So flu vaccine എടുത്തു, അതിന്റെ after effect കാരണമാണ് patient willing ആവാത്തത് to take this, pneumonia vaccine. So we got an understanding. I hope you people are with me. So, this is what I suppose from my side. So just look into the task. There is 2 history coming in. So what I did here is I I indicated a shift here. So what did I say? Before proceeding further or before proceeding further or before moving further. Okay, before proceeding further, I would like to ask some questions. Will that be fine, John? Okay, can you please tell me what is the exact reason for your reluctance? Alright, John, I understood that. Now, can I ask some details of your after effects from flu vaccine, and we have to connect it. The after effect is given within bracket, so we'll be connecting it all together. Like any raised temperature, reduced appetite or fatigue. So when the person has responded, we need to check whether there is any other history. No other history, so we'll be acknowledging the person. We can say a thank you here. Okay, so this is something which you have to do during the 3 minutes preparation time. 3 minutes preparation time important ആണ്. അവിടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഒരു ടാസ്ക് എങ്ങനെ ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നുള്ളത് ഡിസൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് ഈ ഓർഗനൈസേഷനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടായിരിക്കും നിങ്ങൾ ടാസ്ക് പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ whenever you're getting 3 minutes utilization is most important thing. So when you get your 3 minutes, when you're reading the task, what you need to do is just look at the words. Where should I ask a question? Okay, and where should I give an explanation? What is the confirmation that I will seek from the patient? How do I ask a question to the person? So how do I show a shift in my topic? So these are certain things which you can do, or which you can make a note when you are going with your preparation time ilana nammal idu cheyendathu. Okay aanallo, I hope you people are with me. Namukku ee task ne onnichonnu cover cheyidalo. Well, from my side, I would like to give the reasons for pneumococcal vaccine or pneumonia vaccine. That is, this gives protection against a range of infections which is caused by a bacteria known as pneumococcal bacteria. Well, John, am I clear to you? Alright, so before proceeding further, I would like to ask some questions to you. Will that be fine? Okay, so could you please tell me the reason for your reluctance? Well, I understand that and I do respect your decision. Also, I would like to ask some more question about your after effects from a flu vaccine, like raised temperature, reduced appetite or fatigue. Oh yes, thank you for sharing all this information with me, John. Now, I got an understanding why you are reluctant. Okay, then we are proceeding. See, after collecting history, we need to check for the next task. The next task, the first keyword is reassure, right? We are going to reassure the patient. And here, do we need to ask a question just before this particular role play? I mean, this particular bullet point? ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ further question ചോദിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? ഇവിടെ എന്തെങ്കിലും concern ചോദിക്കണം എന്ന് നിർബന്ധമുണ്ടോ? My question is, before proceeding with this particular task, do we need to ask a question? Could you please tell me what is your opinion? Will you ask a concern here? Is a concern required here? May I know? Do you prefer asking a concern here? What is your opinion? Let me just check how you people organize your task. If in case this was a task given to you, imagine you people are sitting in the examination, sitting for the for the examination there. Will you ask a concern at this point? No. Yes. So Divya has commented she won't be asking a concern. The rest of the people who is with me, listening to me. So will you ask a question here? Okay. Fabi has also commented she won't be asking a question here. Rest of the people, are you people with me? Do let me know what you feel. See, it's discussion, guys. I want your active participation. See, it's like I only get to know your response through this chat box because I can't see you people, right? So I want you people to keep it active. Yes, Anuradha has commented there is no need for asking question there. Okay, ഇനി എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ question ചോദിക്കാത്തത്? Why are we not asking question there? Why? Because see, we have collected history. We collected history from the patient side. We got an understanding of the situation now, and based on this particular history, we are giving an answer. See, I tell you people always that if I would like to say that if you people are following my live session, so this is something which most of the time I used to say that when you are when to ask a question, we usually ask a question when there is a change in topic. But do you think there is a change in topic here? Have you noticed a change in topic? So we have talked about the after effect, and now we are going to talk about the after effect once again. So is there a change in topic here? So we don't need to ask a question here. Do you get the idea? എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ question ചോദിക്കാത്തത്? എന്തുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ question ചോദിക്കാത്തത്? Because see, നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും question ചോദിക്കുന്നത് information അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ആ ടോപ്പിക്കിൽ ഒരു ചേഞ്ച് വരുമ്പോഴാണ്. ചേഞ്ച് ഇൻ ടോപ്പിക് വരുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചോദിക്കാം. ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ ഒരു ലൈവ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, വെയർ ടു ആസ്ക് കൺസേൺ. എപ്പോഴും കൺസേൺ ഉണ്ടോ ചോദിക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് റിക്വയർഡ്, റൈറ്റ്? നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴാണ് കൺസേൺസ് ചോദിക്കേണ്ടത്? വെൻ ദർ ഇസ് എ ചേഞ്ച് ഇൻ ടോപ്പിക്. നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന കാര്യത്തിൽ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, ചേഞ്ച് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചോദിക്കാം. സി, ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ആഫ്റ്റർ എഫക്റ്റ് ആണ് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്, ആൻഡ് അഗൈൻ ഇറ്റ്സ് ദ സെയിം തിങ്. So we are discussing the same thing again. So there is no need for question herein. Alright, so we'll be just going with the discussion. So well, thank you for sharing all this information with me, John. Well, I would like to reassure you that you don't need to be worried about anything, and also I validate your emotions at the present time as well. So it is now at this point, it is my obligation to discuss about the possible after effects of pneumococcal vaccination or this pneumonia vaccination. Well, to be frank, they are generally mild, short-lived and relieved with, if in case there is any sort of side effects, it can be relieved with paracetamol or acetaminophen. Other than that, you may increase your fluid intake as well. So if you follow this instruction, I can say that you will be able to manage this mild side effect. Okay, so connection എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് പ്രോപ്പർലി ഒരു സെന്റൻസിൽ നിന്ന്, ലൈക്ക് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ, try to connect this, this to information. ലൈക്ക് ബിഫോർ ബ്രാക്കറ്റും ആഫ്റ്റർ ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് വരുന്ന ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, ഒന്ന് കണക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. Okay, so it is my obligation to tell you about the possible after effects of this pneumonia vaccination. I would like to say that they are generally mild. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ പറഞ്ഞൊരു കാര്യം, they are, what is the vaccination? So this is generally mild and short-lived. Also, you'll get a relief from this mild side effects by taking a paracetamol or acetaminophen. Other than that, you may increase your water intake. This also will help you to manage the situation accordingly. Clear ആയോ? അതിനൊപ്പം തന്നെ we can see there is a new topic of discussion.